I torqued it down to 1 foot-pounds, and I snapped the bolt clean off. It said do it hand tight, and online it says 1 foot-pounds is hand tight. Ford, you need to be a little more specific here.
I can bring them around.
Next time I'm just gonna fucking put it in with my fingers. Fuck using a tool at all.
I'll get there as soon as I can. I'll get back to it then.
Hey, I don't know if you're saving up that crystal for personal consumption.
Yeah, it was like less than that.
But you need to sell some of it
before it reached a foot-pound of torque.
You get me?
And then it went click, and then I take off the fucking wrench, and then I go to like tap the bolt to make sure it's actually tight with my finger, and it just fucking falls off, and I'm like, wow, okay. Apparently the click of the wrench just snapped the head clean off. You don't need the top bolts on your valve covers, by the way. There's so many things your vehicle...
Hello? Hey.
Yeah, I'll be taking the doghouse off pretty soon here. Hopefully this Friday when I get paid, I'll be taking the doghouse off the inside of the van, driving it around without that on, and using a giant pry bar with my ear to it while I'm slowly driving down the road to listen where the ticking's coming from while I'm driving.
Right, yeah.
And I'm going to put it on the transmission to make sure the oil's going through the transmission, because if it's not, it's going to stay clear if it's not even being flown through. The transmission would be the one clicking. If I put it on the back of the engine, it's the timing chain. If I put it on a valve cover, it's going to be something in the valve cover. If you put it on the fucking head of the engine, just sell the engine and say nothing's wrong with it. Just get it away from you. If you hear a ticking coming from your fucking block, get rid of the vehicle. As quick.
That's it cooling off.
Oh, yeah, that's just because it's cold. Okay, so, story about that. I didn't really think that was kind of a true thing about letting your vehicle warm up when it's really cold. So I was like, okay, well, it's not going to do any harm. So I started the van. I don't have a key because it was stolen, so I had to rip out my own ignition. And then now I just use the little switch that Ford has on the ignition, so I just slide it forward and I start the vehicle with that. I started it, I didn't let it sit at all. I put it straight into drive and it was like 20 below zero. I started driving and I hear dink, like this loud ass fucking noise, just dink, dink, dink. And I'm like, that sounds like a fucking broken rod. Like slapping in the oil pan and hitting the block. And then it went away and I was like, I'm going to let my vehicle warm up now, Ron. That scared the actual fuck out of me. I thought I broke a fucking rod by instantly taking off. I almost got a heart attack. I don't know what made the noise, but it didn't cause anything. It's gone. But I am going to be taking out all the spark plugs, checking them, make sure every spark plug looks exactly the same, if they're running lean or too rich, and I'm going to change it up if they are. I'm going to change the tuning on it a bit. Because I have a computer, I can tune vehicles now. I can make them go really fast and speedy, and spit flames out the exhaust and everything, and do dumb shit. So yeah, hopefully I don't have a ticking from my blocker, the timing chain, or my transmission. Hopefully it's just the valve cover. And I'm going to be taking out all my spark plugs and filling every fucking cylinder with oil. Which is probably not your smartest thing, but don't put your spark plugs back in when you have fucking oil in your engine. You're just going to fucking crack something. Let it sit there, and then turn it over without your spark plugs in so you can blow out the fucking oil. It's gonna make a mess. Don't ever fucking fill your fucking goddamn engine with fucking oil and then put your spark plugs back in and then crank your engine over. All you're gonna hear is, and there goes your fucking engine. Is you done broke like 90% of things because your engine can't compress fucking oil. It's not compressible like air is.
Wait, what? This is very, very quiet.
Huh. It's not too loud. Oh, so I called my insurance. I don't know if I told you. They do cover the surgery. Now listen. Not only do they cover most of it, they cover all of it. They cover $125,000 surgery. And I don't even pay for this insurance. Fuck yeah, okay. I can't even hear you, bro. It sounds like you're like on a jog and you left your headset at the fucking bench and you're still walking away.
What surgery are we talking about?
Top surgery. And bottom surgery. I do. But there's more they can do. I don't fucking know what they exactly do. I haven't asked yet.
I thought that part was functioning down
It is.
there. Then why do you need it done?
They're gonna be changing some stuff up to make it look more like, I don't know, like, not look, but like, for me, they're going to make it more, like, ease of use. Because currently I legit can't hold my pee. If I have to go to the bathroom, I gotta fucking go. Like, if I try holding it in, it's going to come out. Because I can't. It comes out. There's no way for me to hold it in.
But I won't lie, there is somebody that I know that would love that.
So it's just like it constantly will come out. Like if your bladder practically doesn't exist. If you feel that you got to go to the bathroom, you just might as well start heading towards it. Like it does. Sometimes cause okay, so normal pads for like your bed and stuff are expensive as shit, so I actually use dog pads because they're less expensive. And so I'll put them on my bed just in case. Hey, they work. It's a lot cheaper. It's a life hack. For me, at least. But so they're going to be fixing that problem, so I'll actually be able to hold it.
It's life hack.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I don't even know.
I know. Nothing really. Yeah, no, all the arena cars are once yeah, definitely.
God damn it!
I remember when you fucking said that before. You
God
said you
damn
were gonna
it.
stick salad tongs up someone's ass if they didn't shut
The
up.
fuck? The fuck?
That was fucking
What
retarded.
the fuck?
So okay, about both of these, we were playing GTA and he mispronounced max engine upgrades, and he went into the LS Customs. He's like, "I'm gonna go max engine block my car."
Bruh.
What the fuck is max engine block? Oh, here's a trivia question for anybody that knows vehicles. Can you cut an engine in half? Cut just enough off each engine and weld them together. Can you do that? Can you cut an engine and merge them together to make one engine? So if I take two V8 engines and cut them and then merge them together and do everything as specified, can you in fact make a V? Could you make a V16?
Maybe.
No, you wouldn't be cutting where the pistons at. You cut right before it so each one would line up just enough. Oh yeah, I know you can do that by using the front shaft and connecting it to the rear shaft, but can you cut them and then weld them together to make a V16? Or even larger than a V16? You can't forget the salad tongues. But no, it is actually proven that you can actually cut an engine in half and then weld it together if you make your own gasket inside of it. I want to see how long that's gonna last before you have to then cut your welds off with an angle grinder and then replace your fucking gasket. Two-stroke. When did it? Is that even a thing? Is there even an engine that has two pistons?
No one can hear me, can they?
Hmm?
No one can hear me, can they? Nobody can hear me, can they?
No.
Okay, good. You want Toalini, eh?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that, Jacob? I think you're pretty sure, eh?
Hmm? Yeah.
What time did you wake up at?
10.
What? Really?
Mm-hmm.
That early? I'm impressed. I didn't hear from you all day. I'm even more impressed.
I mean, you can. There's nothing saying you can't. I mean, I wonder what would happen. Would it help? Would it help if you made a small amount, if you somehow made just enough gas to go into your tank and get to the fuel pump and have that fuel pump suck it up? Just enough. Like if you had a bone dry tank, right? Hear me out. And you poured two-stroke fuel in there, which has a ton of oil and gas mixed together, and you sucked it up to the fuel system and burnt that off. Would it in fact clean out the fuel system because of the oil lubricating everything and kind of getting all that debris out of the injectors and everything? Would it in fact actually clean it out? Or does the myth, now I know this does work. Don't do this on a normal basis though. You can in fact make sure your tank is a quarter of the way full, right? Listen to this carefully. You will break your fucking car if you don't do this right. Fill your vehicle to a quarter of a tank. You have to go by quarter increments when you do this, because I did it to every vehicle that I bought, and I still have to do it to my van, but I haven't had to put gas in it yet, and I've had more than a quarter of a tank. When you reach a quarter of a tank, put E85 in it. Even if it says do not put E85 in your car, put the shit right in your car and put a quarter gallon, like a quarter tank of E85 in with the quarter of gas that you have in there already. It will fucking clean the shit out of the inside of the engine, and it will not harm anything. It just creates like the most overpowered octane fucking gas. It smells like shit. Don't go near the exhaust pipe, because it smells horrible, because it's burning off all the fucking carbon inside the engine. I did it to every vehicle I've owned, and I haven't experienced any problem after doing it. It just fucking explodes. You put 1 cent too much gas in, now you're gonna die. Fucking turns the key, just boom! Fucking key ignition bomb.
God damn it.
But no, yeah, it does in fact clean it out. It's been proven. I've watched videos and I've done it to myself, and I've taken the spark plugs out and even checked if it did make a difference. It went from a black spark plug to a, like looking like it was brand fucking new. Yeah, I've done it to myself, my own vehicles. Like, I risked my own vehicles to put a theory to the test, to see if E85 mixed with a quarter gallon tank of gas does make a difference. And it fucking does. It could save you having to replace a fuel pump, fuel injectors. Shit, it made a difference for me. I've never had to replace a fucking fuel pump or any fuel related thing in any of my vehicles. I don't know if it's because of that, but I know for a fact it cleans out the fucking inside of your engine. Because I have a little tiny camera thing you can use that like looks inside. I think it's called a borescope. Yeah, it's a borescope. And you put it in, and you can see inside the engine through the spark plug hole. The BMW had black cylinder walls. How does that even happen? Like, is the block burnt or something? Like, did my mom cook in here? What is my PlayStation doing?
Bruh.
It's making weird sounds.
Oh, okay. You're not even doing anything.
No, I'm not. I'm sitting in the party and it's just like, click, 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 click. I think it's reading the hard drive.
Bruh. There's nothing to read on the hard drive, man.
It's not even doing anything.
You just read the hard drive for no fucking reason,
software. Man. It has to read software programming, so I guess it does have to read some stuff. My mom made the most shittiest brownies ever, but they are good if you warm them up in the microwave. Like, if you tried eating them without warming them up in the microwave, it's like trying to eat a piece of silicone. It's just not gonna happen. You're super quiet again.
I need to get an arena vehicle. Oh wait, I have $26 million.
Chloe, start.
I have $26 fucking million.